So this started a couple days ago. I had talked about trying not to drive next to people, trying to stay away from people, going down the road. Let me see how, don't be next to people. Get ahead of them, get behind them, but don't do this. And an example of that you can barely see it behind me, but I think it was the 28th. So a 16-year-old kid is driving along in North Carolina in his new CRV. That's a little Honda, small little Honda. It's a pretty cool little car. But according to the trooper, he collided with a minivan with the whole family in it. And unfortunately, the mom, the dad, and I think it was 3 kids, 2 little kids that were like 1 and 3, and then one of their friends, a neighbor, a cousin, something, 8-year-old boy was also with them. All of these people were fatally injured in this crash. What happened was, as the CRV ran into the van on Interstate 485, so we're out on an interstate, I would imagine 70 miles an hour, the CRV with the 16-year-old ran into the minivan somehow, and both cars and everybody slid off into the shoulder and hit a parked semi that was parked on the shoulder there for some reason. So those are things that we want to avoid. And if you see somebody that's hanging out there beside you, or it's best to do everything you can to stay away from people. You want to have that big bubble around you, and it's really not a joke. The consequences of it are pretty severe. So that's just a short video to illustrate the skill of being aggressively defensive in your driving. You don't want people next to you. You don't want to be next to people, if at all possible, if you can help it. And you'll feel a lot better, trust me. Once you get used to doing that, you see people coming up beside you or whatever the situation might be, and you just automatically adjust to give yourself the biggest room you can have. I call it a big giant bubble. Nobody beside you, in front of you too close, over on your right, over on your left, nobody tailgating you. That way, if something goes wrong, especially in a truck, you've already got enough to worry about. I mean, you've got 100 things going, and you don't want to have to be concerned with what other people are doing, because you can't control other people. You can only control your vehicle, yourself. So anyway, that's some advice. I hope it helps. Okay, see you next time.